Hello, my name is Salvador Cuadros, and this is homework number 5 for CIS. In this assignment, we were asked to build a quarterly report of a publicly traded company. In this case, I chose Procter & Gamble. This is basically because of my marketing and advertising background. Well, Procter & Gamble is a global publicly traded Fortune 500 company, and it is currently located at number 28 between the Fortune 500. A little bit of a background from the company is that they have their headquarters in Cincinnati, Ohio. They were established in 1837. They have operations in around 70 countries. However, they sell their products in about 160 countries around the world. And also, their sales for the fiscal year of 2013 equaled $84.2 billion. Well, about their brands, they have 50 leadership brands, which are among the world's best known household names and which account for more than 90% of sales and profits from their company. Their leadership brands include 25 billion-dollar brands. So this means that each year each brand generates about $1 billion. P&G also serves around 4.8 billion people around the world. There's 7 billion people in population, so this means that they serve more than 3/4 of the entire population in the world. About their leadership, P&G is led by the company's chairman, president, and CEO, and also they have a board of directors. The current CEO is A.G. Lafley, and their board of members, they are actually elected into one-year terms, so every year their board of directors changes. Their business units are divided in 4 main categories. Number 1 is global beauty. Number 2 is global baby, feminine, and family care. Number 3 is global fabric and home care. And number 4 could be global health and grooming. Their first quarter report was delivered in October 25th of this year, when Procter & Gamble reported that first quarter fiscal year 2014 diluted net earnings per share of $1.04. This was up 8% versus the prior year of 2012. Core earnings per share were $1.05, which represented a decrease of 1% versus the prior year, 2012. On a currency-neutral basis, core earnings per share increased 8% for the quarter. Also, net sales were $21.2 billion in this quarter, and which this represented an increase of 2%, included a negative 2 percentage point impact from foreign exchange. Also, organic sales grew 4% for the quarter. One of the statements from the company CEOs said that P&G's third quarter results were consistent with their plans and expectations, putting them on track to deliver the goals for the entire fiscal year. This was said by the CEO, A.J. Lafley. Also, he mentioned that they have good market share momentum, a number of strong innovations coming to market over the balance of the year, and cost savings from productivity effort that will continue to build. Also, they remain focused on driving innovation and productivity for the company. They continue to improve operating discipline and execution every day to create value for consumers and also shareholders. Another fact about this quarterly report was that core earnings per share, which include non-core restructuring charges, were $1.05. This represented again a decrease of 1% versus the prior year, 2012. Foreign exchange reduced earnings by $0.09 per share, resulting in an 8% increase in core earnings per share on a currency-neutral basis. Diluted net earnings share were $1.04, an increase of 8% versus the prior year. Now I'm gonna give a little bit of a guidance for the fiscal year of 2014. Which is basically one second. Is that P&G reiterated fiscal year 2014 guidance. The company continues to expect organic sales growth of 3% to 4%. All-in sales growth is estimated in the range of 1% to 2%, including a negative foreign exchange impact of approximately 2%. Core earnings per share are expected to grow 5% to 7% to the fiscal year, and reported earnings per share are expected to grow in the range of 7% to maybe 9%. P&G reminded investors that second quarter EPS growth rates will be impacted by a gain of $0.07 per share in the base of period from the divestiture of the Western Europe bleach business. Also, the company noted that it expects that second quarter negative earnings impact from foreign exchange to be similar to what it was in the first quarter. The company also expects a strong earnings growth in the second half of its fiscal year behind continued top line growth, productivity savings that will continue to build throughout the year, and more favorable foreign exchange base period comparisons. This is taking into consideration all the economic and political troubles that have been happening across the ocean in Europe. Well, this was my quarterly report about Procter & Gamble. Thank you.